So for the past 3 months of my life, I feel like I've been living completely by faith. It has been the most faith-filled past 3 months, and it's also been some of the most terrifying. I ended a long-term relationship, got let go of my old job, started full-time ministry, and experienced some health complications within my family. And yeah, there's been a lot of chaos, but I think as I was asked to share, I can feel the Lord telling me to answer the question why. Like, why would I follow Jesus, and why would I look towards Jesus in the midst of all of this? The story that he keeps reminding me of is my very first encounter with God. And this was 2 years before I became a Christian. When I was 16, I was suicidal and very lost in life. I felt immense pressure to live a picture-perfect life, perfect grades, get into a good college, get a well-paying job, support my family, but I just couldn't do it. I didn't feel good enough. At the time, I was also very jaded against God and would actively mock his church and his people. And so, out of desperation, there was one moment where for some reason, I genuinely prayed and asked God for help. And in that moment, he gave me an indescribable peace. And to this day, I attribute the fact that I am living life right now to the fact that he saved me that day. In Psalm 62, David says, "One thing God has spoken, two things I have heard, that you, O God, are strong, and that you, O Lord, are loving." I think the past 3 months and in that one encounter with the Lord, that verse has come true for me, that the Lord is loving and that he is strong, and that he's loving and that he sees me and cares deeply for me, and he is strong and that he is able to do something about all the sin and darkness that I've experienced. I am nowhere perfect. I don't consider myself a good person. I can try real hard, but I fall short all of the time. I know myself. I can be very dishonest, and I can be really insecure, and I think the list goes on and on. But I'm reminded that nobody is beyond God's grace and mercy. Like, even when I was in that moment when I hated him and I hated his church, he still answered my prayer. And in the midst of all the chaos I've been going through, he continues to lead me and he continues to love on me. To answer that question, why would I follow Jesus and why do I look towards Jesus? I follow him because I have to, because I'm not good enough. But in my weakness and in my shortcomings, the Lord's strength and the Lord's grace and mercy and love is just that much greater to do good in my life and to do good through me. The Lord is loving and the Lord is strong.